Shania Twain, born Eileen Regina Edwards on August 28, 1965, in the small town of Windsor, Ontario, rose from humble beginnings to become one of the best-selling female artists in country music history. Raised in the rugged environment of Timmins, Ontario, Twain faced numerous hardships growing up. Her family lived in poverty, often going without food and relying on hand-me-down clothes. Through these difficult times, Shania found solace in music, which became her emotional refuge. Even as a child, she felt a deep connection to melody and storytelling, singing in local clubs and bars to help support her struggling family. This early exposure to performance fueled her determination to break free from her circumstances and pursue a career in music, a life shaped by loss and resilience. Tragedy struck when Twain was just 21 years old with the sudden and devastating loss of both her parents in a car accident. The responsibility of caring for her younger siblings fell squarely on her shoulders. Instead of chasing fame, Twain put her dreams on hold and took a job singing at the Deerhurst Resort in Ontario to provide stability for her family. This chapter of her life highlighted her immense personal strength and the sacrifices she made for the people she loved. During this time, Shania's talents as a singer continued to grow, and she used her music to heal not only herself but also her family. This period of hardship became a pivotal turning point in her journey to stardom, laying the foundation for her future success. The big break. Signing with Mercury Records. In the early 1990s, Shania Twain's big break came when she signed with Mercury Records. She adopted the stage name Shania, which means "on my way" in Ojibwe, symbolizing the start of her journey toward stardom. Her debut album, though not an immediate commercial success, caught the attention of legendary producer Robert John "Mutt" Lange. Lange, known for his work with rock bands like AC/DC and Def Leppard, saw immense potential in Shania and began collaborating with her. Their creative partnership would change the course of her career, leading to a sound that blended pop, rock, and country. Their work together on the 1995 album The Woman in Me redefined the genre and introduced the world to Shania's unique blend of country and pop music. The success of The Woman in Me and Come On Over. The 1995 album The Woman in Me was a milestone in Shania's career. Hits like Any Man of Mine and Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under established her as a rising star in Nashville and beyond. However, it was her next album, Come On Over, 1997, that propelled Shania Twain into global superstardom. Come On Over became the best-selling studio album by a female artist in any genre and one of the best-selling albums of all time. Songs like Man, I Feel Like a Woman, You're Still the One, and From This Moment On dominated the charts, and Shania's music videos became iconic. Her bold fashion choices and empowering messages resonated with millions, marking her as a trailblazer in country pop music and a symbol of confidence and independence. Overcoming personal struggles and a career comeback. Even at the peak of her fame, Shania faced personal and professional challenges. Her marriage to producer Robert John "Mutt" Lange collapsed after his affair with her close friend and personal assistant, Maria Thibault. The emotional pain of the betrayal was devastating, and it marked a dark chapter in Shania's personal life. Additionally, Shania was diagnosed with dysphonia and Lyme disease, which severely damaged her vocal cords and threatened to end her singing career. Despite these challenges, Shania's resilience shone through. She underwent vocal therapy, slowly rebuilt her voice, and made a triumphant return to music with her 2017 album, Now. This comeback was a testament to her strength and determination, showing that even the most extraordinary talents are shaped by the trials they face. New beginnings, reinventing herself in the spotlight. Shania Twain's career has continued to evolve over the years. She has embraced new opportunities, including Las Vegas residencies, new music, and documentaries that celebrate both her legacy and her ongoing artistic growth. Her warmth, humility, and humor have helped her maintain relevance in an ever-changing industry, and she remains a beloved figure for both old and new fans. Shania continues to inspire generations of fans who admire her fearless approach to music and life. As a pioneer of country pop, Shania has redefined the boundaries of the genre, proving that taking creative risks can pay off in extraordinary ways. Today, she remains one of the most influential artists of her time, with a legacy that will last for generations to come. The influence of Ricky Nelson, a hidden inspiration. In a recent interview, Shania Twain surprised fans by finally revealing the truth about one of her earliest and most significant musical influences, the late Ricky Nelson. Twain shared that as a little girl growing up in Timmins, she would sit cross-legged on the floor, glued to the television whenever Ricky Nelson appeared. His voice had this smoothness that felt like velvet, Shania recalled, and his presence was magnetic. Although she didn't fully understand it at the time, Nelson's music made a deep impression on her, inspiring her to pursue a career in music. Shania admitted that Nelson's songs provided her with a sense of comfort during her difficult childhood, giving her hope and reminding her that the world could still be beautiful despite the hardships she faced. Nelson's influence on Shania's musical identity. As Shania matured as an artist, she began to understand the full depth of Ricky Nelson's influence on her music. She admired his ability to seamlessly blend genres like country, rockabilly, and pop, creating a sound that felt effortless, but was, in reality, groundbreaking. He was bold in such a quiet way, Shania said. He didn't shout about being a trailblazer, but he was. Nelson's ability to cross genres naturally had a lasting impact on Shania's own musical style. As she began blending country with pop and rock, she realized that she was channeling some of the lessons she had learned from him, even though she hadn't fully acknowledged it until later in her career. This influence became a cornerstone of her own groundbreaking music, helping her redefine what country music could be. Shania's personal reflection at 60. At 60, Shania Twain finds herself in a reflective stage of life, more open than ever about the moments and experiences that have shaped her extraordinary journey. She explained that reaching this milestone had given her the perspective and peace to finally acknowledge the musicians who had influenced her career. You get to a certain point in life where honesty feels like a gift you give yourself, Shania said. Her decision to publicly credit Ricky Nelson for his impact on her music was a deeply personal one, marking a new chapter in her life where she could finally recognize the influences that had quietly guided her from the beginning. For Shania, sharing this story felt like a gift not only to herself, but also to her fans. The healing power of Ricky Nelson's music. Throughout her career, even during the darkest moments when Lyme disease threatened her ability to sing, Shania would return to Ricky Nelson's music. She admitted that during those challenging times, hearing his songs provided her with comfort and reminded her of why she had fought so hard to return to the stage. When I thought I might never sing again, I went back to the very beginning, to the voices that first inspired me, she explained. For Shania, Nelson's music was more than just a reminder of her early influences. It was a source of strength, resilience, and healing that helped her navigate through some of the toughest times of her life. Shania's gratitude for Ricky Nelson's legacy. Although Shania never had the opportunity to meet Ricky Nelson, his influence has remained deeply embedded in her musical DNA. In her 60th year, Shania feels compelled to finally acknowledge the artist who helped ignite her passion for music. "I owe him more than I can ever say," she said. "He helped shape my musical compass long before I even knew I had one." As Shania looks toward the future, with new music and tours on the horizon, she carries Nelson's legacy with her, grateful for the influence he had on her life and career. By publicly recognizing his impact, she not only honors his memory, but also reveals a deeply personal part of her own story that had remained quietly hidden for years. Legacy, influence, and the continued evolution of Shania Twain. At 60, Shania Twain has built a remarkable legacy that transcends genre boundaries. Her willingness to share personal stories, such as her admiration for Ricky Nelson, shows just how far she has come from the young girl in Timmins who dreamed of making a difference with her voice. Today, she is an icon whose music continues to inspire fans across generations. Her journey, marked by resilience, reinvention, and a relentless pursuit of her dreams, serves as a reminder that our influences, both seen and unseen, shape who we become. Shania Twain's music life and legacy are proof that even the most profound inspirations can come from the quietest corners of our past, leaving a lasting mark on our hearts and the world.